Hi, I'm Julie from Dragonflyawakening of Colorado, and if life has been kicking your ass lately, trust me, you're not the only one. I'm gonna admit it, I have been feeling like absolute crap recently. If you've been feeling the same and nothing seems to be going the way you want, you're in the right place. I didn't invite you here to join a pity party, but I do want to talk about some things we can do to move through this energetic dumpster fire with a little grace and dignity. So, what the hell is going on right now? A lot of folks have been talking about this being a time of empowerment, manifestation, and higher consciousness, but for many it seems to be a time of poo, poo, and more poo. I mean, trigger after trigger after trigger, and it's exhausting. Now that I've crawled out of my little self-pity cave, I can see that a blinding light is being cast on everything, particularly the things I don't want to look at. A lot of our old crap is being exposed with the ultimate goal of being removed, neutralized, or upgraded, and it's throwing a giant toddler tantrum screaming bloody murder on the way out. This is a time of intense energy that is blasting us open and getting all our old stuff out of the way so that we can elevate. It may feel terrible, and that's okay. You don't have to pretend that it feels fantastic. Just know that what's happening now may eventually become one of your biggest blessings. If you're really trying to get somewhere, you can't reach your destination if the road ahead is jammed with wreckage from the past. Broken down beliefs, emotional debris, and outdated versions of yourself. That all needs to be cleared before you can speed through. So if you're feeling so immersed in all this emotional and energetic turbulence that you don't have the first idea what to do, I'll give you a couple of ideas that have been really helping me a lot, and I hope they'll help you too. The message I'm getting pretty strongly right now is that it's more important than ever to love yourself relentlessly. I used to find it really annoying when people told me to love myself because I didn't understand what that meant. So you might ask, how do I love myself? Or what if I actually hate myself? How on earth do I move out of that hole? Listen, I don't believe that you hate yourself because if you did, you wouldn't still be watching this. You have a desire to feel better, and that is self-love. So you might be at a better starting point than you think. Starting to love yourself is more about what you do to show you that you love you, and then actually allowing yourself to really open up and feel and accept that love. So what do you do for the people you love in your life? Do you smile at them? Tell them you love them? Comfort them when they're down? Show compassion when they make a mistake? Cook healthy meals for them? Express how grateful you are to have them in your life? Why should you not do these things for yourself? Understand that you are the most important person in your life, and you deserve to do good things for you. Look in the mirror every morning and say, I love you so much. Is that hard for you to do? Don't be ashamed. It's hard for a lot of people. It was for me when I first started doing it too. You may need to do some inner work to investigate why it's hard to say I love you to yourself, because there's something there that needs to be healed. Be persistent though. Say nice, loving things to your reflection every day and watch what happens. Talk to your body. Tell it how much you love it. Thank it for taking such good care of you. Eat some good food that makes you feel well nourished. If you're going through a hard time, have compassion for yourself and the people in your life going through it with you. Do not judge yourself for feeling terrible. We're all human, and as long as we're human, we're constantly learning and growing. We came here to experience the whole spectrum of emotions. These feelings don't get weaker the more you stuff them down, they get bigger and stronger. You have to feel your feelings. Sometimes loving yourself means sitting in a room by yourself and allowing yourself the time and space to cry, to grieve, to be angry, whatever it is that's really getting to you right now. Ignoring it only makes it bigger, so let yourself really see and feel it. But don't hold on to it. That's where people get into trouble. You need to feel these things, but not forever. Love yourself enough to feel what you need to feel, but also love yourself enough to not dwell in misery. Once you're done, release it. Let it go. So how do you do that? There are a couple of ways I do it. It just depends on your preference. I'll say something like, this has run its course with me. I do not need it anymore. I'm giving it to you. Thank you for taking this from me. Then you can either imagine yourself lifting it up and giving it to God, or Source, the universe, whatever word you've assigned to that energy, or you can send it down into the earth. When I send energy down into the earth, I find it especially helpful to stand barefoot on the grass and really feel that energy flowing through my feet and into the ground. At that point, after you've really felt it and let it go, you should start to feel some relief. Those emotions might come back up. Healing is like peeling away layers of an onion. Another layer may show up to be released later on. Be persistent in going through the process of feeling and releasing. It's a very powerful way to help yourself heal. I also want to mention how important it is to feel love and compassion for others during this time, because honestly, everyone is going through something right now. 2025 has been an energetically chaotic year, and I don't think anyone's life is going absolutely perfectly. Whether it's someone you love acting out of character or a stranger having a public meltdown, remember that this is a hard time for virtually everyone. Don't assume that you're the only one struggling and everyone else is doing just fine. You're not alone in this, I promise. When you can soften your heart and feel compassion and love for the people around you, especially the ones who are hurting or acting out, you help bridge the gap between us. That simple act of empathy creates unity. It gives us a collective purpose to move through this intensity together and rise into something higher than where we began. I want you to know that just because you've been in a low place, or you've been angry or triggered constantly, that doesn't mean that you missed the empowerment, manifestation, and higher consciousness window that some folks have been raving about. It means that you're doing the work that is necessary to experience the empowerment, manifestation, and higher consciousness in a big way. And here's the magic that happens when you really focus on loving yourself. Your world starts loving you too. You have your very own world, and while it might overlap with the worlds of others, you're creating your own experience of your outer world. And all of this love that you're giving to yourself, the kind words, the care, the compassion, it all gets reflected back. It's truly magical, so be proud of yourself for the brave, powerful, and loving work that you're doing to elevate. I truly hope this has been helpful. I'd love to hear how you're doing right now, so drop your thoughts, experiences, or questions in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and go ahead and visit our website at www.dragonflyawakening.com for more information on the services we provide, or if you'd like to book a session. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.